For some reason, I just can't help myself.
Welcome to the JesseAF Show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbullen and welcome to the JesseAF Show. Today is Thursday, May 23rd, 2019, episode 102 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. If you haven't noticed, I'm still wearing the same clothes I wore yesterday. That's because it's still Wednesday. Yes, it is still Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a charter trip with my school bus, so I cannot create my podcast for tomorrow. I guess it makes sense. So I'm going to be creating it now, and I'm going to be posting it tomorrow. Or posting it now, scheduled for tomorrow. That way I can still have my episode for tomorrow published. Anyway, let's get back to the episode. Yeah, I cannot help myself. I am literally always thinking of new ideas. I just can't stop it. I don't know why, but I can't. And let me go into some detail here, because this is such a very open thing. I mean, honestly, okay, yeah, sure, you can't stop thinking about things, right? Yeah, it makes sense. But with me, I can't stop thinking about different ways to make things better. Okay, let me explain that. I am digging a hole, right, for my garden, right? And literally, I was like, you know what? What would be good for this garden is a path that goes straight through it. And what if it was like a boardwalk path with like lights or something like that, like logs? Nice idea, right? But literally, I had this idea while just working on my garden, right? Normal, right? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. At the same time, if I see something else that I notice is, a little off, maybe how the tool works or how many rocks I'm finding in my yard. Well, it's like, okay, well, how do I solve this issue? What if I had an excavator? That would be awesome, and then I'm thinking about, what if I had a little canopy over me? That way the sun isn't that bad and I can still work through all the sun without being an issue. That'd be awesome. What if there was a big fan that I could just have pointed right at me, and that way I would stay cool all day long? What if I had my car over here? That way I could listen to music, blasting out, having fun, digging a hole, take my mind off things. Maybe I should grab earbuds. That way I can listen to my music instead of having it blast loud, and I can listen to it quietly in my ears. That'd be a good idea. Literally, these are the thoughts that go through my mind. Oh, what if I had a backpack that was self-cooling water and like fans or something in it? That way the water stays cool. Maybe a cooling agent. I don't know. Maybe that cooling agent is powered by a solar panel that's on the back of the backpack. That way I can have cold water whenever I need a sip. Sure, cold water isn't exactly good for doing work outside because, of course, cold water takes a lot more for your body to break down and to use. Okay, I get it. But the point is, you need something refreshing. Cold water backpack. Man, that would be awesome. Yeah, sure, there's camelbacks. They're a thing. But they don't cool the water for you. There's that issue. Well, what if there was a cooler that I could stick in the backpack? That way my water would stay cool. but the cooler would run out and it'd get all warm and not cold water anymore. I could always fill it with ice cubes, and that wouldn't work. What if I had maybe aluminum foil on the inside? That way I could keep all the heat away from it. That wouldn't make sense. So, like, that's an example of literally what goes through my mind when I'm doing something. And literally right now, I literally almost completely lost my train of thought. I almost did, because the ideas just kept on flooding in. And it's like, what do I say next? Oh man, what about that? That would be awesome. I have that problem. But that's not really a problem, to be honest, because in an entrepreneurial mindset, that gives me more opportunities to have successful businesses. I mean, wouldn't you say that some of those ideas were kind of good? I don't know. I know they didn't really solve anything, and they weren't really real ideas because they were just things that already existed that I didn't really have. But the point is, I have ideas all the time, and these ideas are always flooding my mind. Yeah, I've had ideas for the school bus and how to have a seatbelt system that was magnetic, and if there was a power failure, the seatbelt would be able to be undone by a wand, a magical magnetic wand that releases the magnets. That way the student can get out, right? That's an idea. And then another idea would be a button that you push as a driver and it unlocks the seatbelt. That'd be interesting. I don't know if it would really work, but I have different ideas all the time. And these ideas are always going through my mind. I have so many ideas about houses that I want to design in the future, that I love creating things, and it's an addiction for me. I cannot stop creating ideas, formulating ideas in my head for different plans, different designs. Oh man, what if my room was designed like this? That way I could do this and that. Oh man, what if I had a desk that looked like this? That way I would be... Honestly, I can't help it. And that's a good thing. I have ideas all the time flood into my head, and I don't even know what to do with most of them, because I always have a new idea every single minute, and it's like, what do I do about this? I want to do something. I can't just keep on having all these ideas and just let them fleet. Sometimes I write them down, sometimes I draw them up. That way I can have them for the future. Sometimes those designs will disappear into my computer. Maybe sometimes those designs would get ruined on a piece of paper. It happens. It happens a lot, and I don't know what to do with it yet. But what I do know is that when I have money, when I have a lot of money, enough money to start whatever I want to start, with whatever I want to start it with, and enough resources and enough people to back it, and all this other stuff, I know I would be able to do it. I have so many ideas. A lot of them are really good ideas, like reforming the education system and a different way of teaching, a different way of hosting a college education. I have those kinds of ideas. I wish I could do something with those ideas. I wish I could really create those things and make those things a reality. I don't know why I feel like I can't, but I'm pretty sure I can't because of my position right now. I'm a school bus driver. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to dedicate to something like this, millions of dollars. I don't have the kinds of people that I need to have to assemble a board of really smart people. That way we can just run that company really well. I don't have that. And until I do, all these ideas will be fleeting. All these ideas will be here, and then poof, Not fun. But it is fun because guess what? That means my future will be full of me having ideas. No matter what it is, I'm always going to have an idea. That's just who I am, and that's what I love doing. I always have new ideas, different ways to market different things, different ideas for businesses. So many ideas. And I love it. I absolutely love it. That's why I know that I'm a purebred entrepreneur, because I am so creative. I am so forceful with my ideas that I want to create these businesses. I really do. And I know that I'm a good manager too, because I manage a school bus full of kids. I've managed troop or patrols in my scout troop. I've helped many people. I know how to work with others. Just one day, I'll get there. And I'll work hard to get there. And I know that I will. I know I will make it. I do. It'll take some time. It'll take some hard work. And it'll take me pushing the boundaries of my box. And I'm going to do it. I know I will. And I hope to see you guys along the ride. I hope that you guys enjoy my podcast. I hope you guys really enjoy being a part of my journey. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you have a really great day. And I hope you really enjoyed today's episode.